today I'm going to be playing out the 2023 season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but for every touchdown that Mike Evans scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. So I mean, by the end of the video, as long as things go my way, the Bucs should be an absolute super team. But this is what the offense looks like to start things off. I mean, we do have quite a few solid weapons, but that O-line is actually terrible. And on the other hand, I mean, I don't really have anything bad to say about the defense. The Bucs defense is definitely their strong suit, but I mean, with an offense like that, it's looking like, at least for the first couple of weeks, our defense is definitely gonna have to carry us. But anyways, in week 1, we got to play the Minnesota Vikings. It looks like we're also going to be starting with the ball here too. I'm just going to start off with a run, and hopefully White can get some decent yardage. That is not looking good. I mean, we probably should have taken a different route with that run right there, because that did not do a whole lot for us. But I'm going to put in the air this time, and hopefully Godwin can be open. That's looking good. That's going to be a pretty big pickup to start things off. I mean, one play in the air and we've already got the ball all the way to the 46. I'm going to go the other direction this time though, and hopefully Mike Evans can be open. We had to wait till the last second, but we're going to find him. I mean, that honestly might go for a touchdown. That is going to be close. We're 1 yard short. I wasn't sure if we got in or not. It looked like we got in there for a second. I was kind of just waiting for the touchdown to appear. But anyways, I mean, 1 yard shouldn't be that much of a challenge. He's going to be open. Ah, bro, no way we throw a pick. We throw a pick at the 1 yard line. I mean, as I said, our defense is probably going to have to carry us. And since we have a pretty solid defense, they did get a stop. That was terrible, though. I mean, I'm not going to blame that on anyone other than Baker Mayfield, because that was an absolute brick. I mean, Mike Evans was wide open. So if he actually hit his target there, that would have been a touchdown. But obviously, that was not what happened. I mean, that is a very frustrating way to start off the game. But I mean, on the bright side, they didn't score, so it didn't cost us too much. Still though, I mean, that was a great look for a touchdown that we just couldn't capitalize on. So hopefully we can actually get in for a score this time. I'm gonna try and go for Otten here. I mean, this is a bit of a risky play, but since it's 2nd and inches, I'm gonna go for it. He's locked up, so I'm just going for White, who dropped the ball after he got hit. This isn't like a terrible offense, because there's worse offenses in the league, but I mean, from what I've seen so far, it's pretty clear that we definitely need some upgrades. I want to try and finish this off right now, though. I mean, this probably won't work out for a touchdown, but best case scenario, it does. I'm thinking, oh, actually, that looks good. That's gonna be a... Oh, you dropped it too. Come on, bro. At this point, we're just getting unlucky, because I thought he would have definitely held on to that. Mike Evans, out of all players, I would expect him to hold on to the football there, but apparently not. That kind of makes up for it. I mean, the Vikings did force a 4th down after that, though. So, I mean, if we need a big play, now would definitely be the time Evans is going to be open to. And it looks like that's going to turn into a touchdown. So we're finally on the board. We should be up 14-0 right now, but I mean, at least we have the lead. We're coming back out here in the 2nd quarter, though. As you can see, we're down 14-7 now, so Minnesota's kind of been going off since our last touchdown. Since we threw an interception on that one, though, I mean, we should be tied up at 14, but I'm just going to stop mentioning that. Vikings did force another 3rd down after that, though, so I'm just going to try and go for Russell Gage, and hopefully we can actually hold on to the football here. If he's locked up, we're probably going to be screwed, but it looks like he's going to be open. That's actually a pretty solid pickup. I mean, I just got to be careful with the ball right now, because an interception at this point would be an absolute killer for us, especially when we have a chance to at least put 3 points on the board. We're all... Oh my god, that's another brick from Baker Mayfield. I don't have a whole lot of nice things to say about Baker Mayfield right now, because his accuracy has actually been terrible today. That's going to be another interception. I mean, come on, bro. Bro, and he's going to bring this back. Hold on. White actually might catch him. We're going to save the touchdown, but that's another interception that shouldn't have happened. Minnesota ended up scoring after that too. We held him to a field goal. So, I mean, if we can score here, we're only going to be down by 3. But I'm kind of like getting worried about Baker Mayfield, because that... There we go. That's a touchdown, but that's probably going to come back thanks to a flag. We actually just cannot catch a break right now. I mean, honestly, after the performance today, with how bad his accuracy has been, I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be Baker Mayfield's last game as a Buck. Okay, I mean, at least we're going to be ending off the first half with a positive note. That's another touchdown from Mike Evans. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. I kind of just threw up a prayer, but thankfully we ended up in the end zone. So that's 2 on the day for him. Coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though, I mean, we're still only down by 3 points, and our defense forced a fumble. So we have great field position to start this drive off. That might be a first down. Let's go, Otten. Okay, that's gonna work. I mean, if we can score right now, we're gonna have the lead back. If Baker Mayfield can prove me wrong and go off for the rest of this game, I might keep him, but the way he's been playing so far, for instance, right there, like if we're gonna win games, I think we're gonna have to get a new quarterback after this game. But anyways, I'm gonna try and go for Evans again. That looks good. That was off target again. At least this time we actually caught it. I'm gonna go back to the same play this time though. I mean, 8 yards to go. I'm just going for short plays because I mean, anything over this, his accuracy just goes off the radar and it's terrible. I mean, it worked out, so that's another touchdown. So that's gonna be Mike Evans' third on the day. And I mean, that is gonna give us the lead for now at least. And I mean, even though we had a terrible start to that game, it looks like we actually closed things out in the second half. Our defense got a second half shutout, which is always nice to see. So we're gonna get the dub in week 1. But since Evans got 3 touchdowns that game, we got 3 new additions to this team. No disrespect to Baker Mayfield because he's been doing pretty good in real life, but in Madden he's ass. So we picked up Lamar Jackson, and we also got Zach Martin and Quentin Nelson. So I mean, those upgrades should make this team quite a bit better than we were last week. But in week 2, we got to play the Chicago Bears. Looks like we start with the ball here too, so hopefully we can get off to a hot start. The only downside about having Lamar on the Bucs, I mean, we don't really have a whole lot of design runs with him, but if White's gonna be playing like this, we should be fine. That's a huge pickup to start off the drive. I want to try and get Lamar going for a run here. I mean, this is probably the only good run play that we have in Tampa Bay's playbook, and it looks like that's getting shut down real quickly. I mean, it's looking like designed runs honestly might just be busted for Tampa, so I might not be able to go on the run of Lamar unless we go on like a passing play. That should be a first down. Gage is wide open. Okay, we're set up just like that 3 plays into the game. I'm gonna try and go for a shot with Evans here. There's a very high chance that this gets shut down, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I mean, I can't go for that. Actually, we're just going for White. No, bro, he moved. That is not Lamar's fault. I don't care what you say. That was terrible. That's gonna be an interception. And it looks like that is gonna turn into another pick 6. Okay, we are off to a bad start again. Lamar is my favorite player, but with that being said, I am not trying to glaze him right now, but White moved out of the way there, so that is not his fault whatsoever, because if he stood still, that would have worked out for a first down. I mean, that kind of makes up for it right there. Gage is gonna get it right back into scoring position. So now I'm just praying we don't throw another interception, because if Lamar has 2, I mean, that's gonna look bad on him. And then I have to apologize to Baker because he was also throwing a lot of picks last game. That might work out for a first. Lamar is gone. Let's go, bro. Okay, just like that, we're set up again. I'm just gonna go back to this play of Evans. I mean, it seems like it's pretty unstoppable, so hopefully it can just keep working the way it has been all day. We almost got smoked, but somehow Lamar escaped, so that's gonna be a touchdown for Evans. That's gonna be his first on the game, and just like that, we're all tied up at 7. We're back out here in the second quarter, though. The Bears did score on their last drive, so we're down 14-7 now. We're getting caught on our own players. I feel like I should probably add some more upgrades to the defense, but I mean, that's the first points that they've allowed all game, because it's not like they're playing bad or anything, because that first touchdown was a pick 6. That shouldn't have happened, by the way. I'm gonna try and go on the run of Lamar this time, though. It looks like we're gone. Okay. Can you keep holding him out? No, you cannot. Either way, we're going to get the first down. I'm really tempted to try and go for another run after that, but I'm going to put in the air this time. I'm thinking that Evans is probably going to be locked up, but if he's locked up, Gage should be wide open, and it looks like that's going to be the case. So that brings the ball all the way to the 9-yard line. I mean, if this play works out, we're going to be knotted up at 14 once again. I'm really hoping my O-line can block out here. I'm probably going to have to wait till the last second with this play, but it looks like it's gonna work out. We barely got the feet down in the corner, so that is gonna be Mike Evans' second touchdown of the game, and more importantly, that's gonna tie things up once again. We're back out here in the third quarter, though. The Bears did score again to start off the first half, and then we gave the ball up, but our defense got a pick, so we have pretty good field position once again to start this drive off, and it looks like Lamar is gone. If I really wanted to, I could probably bring this back for a touchdown, but I'm gonna give Mike Evans another chance to get a touchdown. touchdown. If we throw another interception off this play, I'm going to be extremely butthurt considering Lamar could have easily tied the game up there, but hopefully this works out this time, and it looks like it's going to pay off. So that's 3 touchdowns on the game for Mike Evans, and that is a very quick way to tie the game up once again on a 2-play drive. Coming back out here in the third quarter, though, our defense got another stop, and we have great field position because, I mean, we pushed them all the way back to the 5-yard line from Oh, let's go. As I was saying, though, we pushed them all the way back to the 5-yard line with a bunch of sacks. So, I mean, they had to punt it from their own end zone. Oh, please work out. That's going to be a first down. That's a pretty solid pickup. I'm going to try and end it off with this play of Evans right here, though. I mean, it worked out for a touchdown last game. We haven't been able to get it to work yet today. It looks like Evans. Oh, actually, that might work out. Lamar wouldn't let go of the football, though. So that is going to bring up a 3rd and 19. If we can't get a first down here, we might be screwed. Because, I mean, it seems like the Bears have been doing really well on offense today. Okay, no, we don't gotta worry about that. That's gonna put us in scoring position. I mean, that play with Russell Gage on 3rd down seems to work almost every time. It's been doing wonders for me today. I'm gonna go back to this one, though. That's also been working in the end zone. We got hit, but we're still gonna get in. It was looking like we were gonna get taken down at the 1-yard line, but since we didn't, that's gonna be Evans' 4th touchdown on the game, and this time it's gonna give us the lead. And after that, it looks like we were able to close the game out. So that's a pretty solid start to the season already. We're 2-0 right now. But after that game, we got 4 very, very important new additions to this team. At this point, the offense is loaded because we picked up Christian McCaffrey and Travis Kelce, and the defense is also looking very loaded because now we got Fred Warner and Jalen Ramsey. So, I mean, after all of that, this team should be pretty unstoppable, and we're going to need to be pretty unstoppable because in week 3, we got to play the Eagles, who are also 2-0. I mean, since we start with the ball here, and now that we have Christian McCaffrey, I think you guys can already see where this is going. We're going to go for a run with McCaffrey to start things off. That actually did not work out the way I thought it would. I'm going to give him another chance after that because I thought we get a lot more yardage in that, but the Eagles are actually pretty good at stopping the run game. I mean, I think it's obvious that we got to put in the air now. I'm going to try and go for Godwin here. If he's locked up, I can probably also go for Travis Kelce. Looks like that's going to be the best. Oh, that almost got picked off, bro. Didn't, though. So, I mean, that is going to be a first down. I'm going to try and go back to him here. If he's locked up, I might be able to go for Evans. Actually, I'm just going to keep it on the ground with Lamar, honestly. Juke? No, okay. I mean, we got RKO'd at the end of that play, but either way, that's some pretty solid yardage. I'm going to try and go for Kelce this time. That looks like it's going to work out. That was an absolute dot. For a second there, I thought that play was going to get shut down, but since it didn't, 30 yards to go, and we're in for a touchdown. I got to keep this on the ground with Lamar again, because Godwin is locked up. Oh, no, he dropped it. That's what I was afraid of happening, especially when you're playing against a defense like this. That is not good. Thankfully, we caught a break. Our defense stopped them on 4th down, so we have terrible field position, but I'll take that over them scoring any day of the week. That looks like it's gonna work out. Okay, Russell Gage has been going off for us today. I mean, he's been playing a whole lot better than I thought he would. I didn't think he was going to be garbage or anything like that, but I didn't think, like, he's probably has, like, the most receiving yards. Oh, let's go, Lamar. Gage probably has the most receiving yards on this team right now. I'm going to try and end this drive off right now. I mean, the way the defense is set up, Mike Evans honestly might be gone here. If he's locked up, I can probably go for Kelce, but it looks like that is going to work out for a touchdown from Evans. So that's going to be his first touchdown of the game, which is going to give us the lead first since Philly couldn't score. So we're up. We're back out here in the third quarter, though. I mean, as you can see, things have not really gone our way since then. We're only down by 8 because apparently we missed a PAT on that first touchdown. Gage is going to be open again. Bro, that's Godwin this time. Either way, that's another huge pickup. But if we want to tie the game up here, we're going to need to get a touchdown first of all, obviously. And then I'm probably going to have to go for a 2-point conversion. McCaffrey, let's go. Okay, that's a big gain. Going for another run after that too. I mean, I've been waiting all day for this guy to do something, and that was definitely something. So hopefully we can do back-to-back plays. Oh yeah, that's another first down. Okay, McCaffrey's finally starting to roll, but since we have great field position, I mean, I gotta try and end this off with Mike Evans here. I'm just praying that Darius Slay doesn't pick this off because it looks like he's gonna be right there. Okay, bro, no way. Okay, that was a heart attack. I thought that got picked for a second, but somehow Mike Evans got his hands on it first. So that's a touchdown. Full disclosure, that was a pass I probably shouldn't have thrown. That was super dangerous, but now we need to get this to tie things up. Oh, come on, Evans, let's go. We're gonna catch it. So we're all knotted up at 21 now. We're back out here in the fourth quarter, though. We're tied up at 28 still, and we have great field position to try and win this game. As you can see, I'm just running the clock out at this point. I'm gonna try and run this in with Lamar, and hopefully it works out. We're getting stopped, so that's not what I wanted. It really doesn't matter, though, because, I mean, as long as this field goal is good, we're gonna win this game, and they are out of timeout, so, I mean, they can't ice the clock or anything like that, and it looks like that is gonna put things away. There is still 1 second left on that clock, but I mean, I don't think there's any chance that Philly's coming back at this point, so that should do it. And I mean, it looks like we're gonna get the job done, so we're gonna sneak away with a 3-point win. Philly put up one hell of a fight, but this team was just too much to handle. So we're 3-0 to start off the season. But after that game, we got to pick up another 2 players. I mean, as you can see, I don't think this defense is going to be able to get a whole lot better than it already is. Because this time we picked up Aaron Donald, and we also got Derwin James. I mean, after all of that, I'd say we're already Super Bowl favorites. But either way, I want to end things off with a bit of a challenge. So we sim to week 8. As you can see, we're going to be taking on the Bills, and we're also 6-0. So, I mean, it looks like this team has been pretty unstoppable. Bills are up 10-0 to start things off, though. So, I mean, we're already off to a pretty bad start here, and this defense does not make things any easier because they are absolutely terrifying. Lamar is gone, though, and that's going to be a penalty. So, thanks to the unnecessary roughness call, that brings the ball all the way to the 38 after 1 play. I mean, if we score here, we're only going to be down by 3, and Travis Kelce's going to be wide open, so that's going to set us up perfectly. This drive is already looking amazing for us right now. I'm just gonna try and end things off with Evans here. Hopefully Tre'Davious White isn't gonna be on our ass. Come on, get that. Took it out of the pocket, so I had to rush that off. I probably shouldn't have done that because we got rushed the second I left. It looks like Evans is going to hold on through to contact, though, so that is going to put us on the board. We're still going to be down 10-7, but at least, I mean, after that, we are right back in this game. And after that, I mean, it looks like our defense forced an interception, which is something Josh Allen has been doing a lot this year. Not hating on him. Josh Allen is one of my favorite players in the league, but he definitely needs to clean up his game a little bit. To be fair, though, I mean, the guy is a gunslinger, and if you're going to be a gunslinger, you're going to throw interceptions. But anyways, we're set up already here. I'm just going to keep it on the ground with McCaffrey. Okay, dude, this is going a lot better than I expected. I mean, yes, obviously we have a stacked offense, but this defense is loaded, so I thought they'd be doing a whole lot more, but so far we're kind of rolling all over them. Just like that, we're going to take the lead. That's going to be Evan's second touchdown of the game, so we're going to be up by 4 points as long as we make the PAT. Coming back out here in the third quarter, though, we're still up 14-10 right now, so if we can score here, we're going to have a 10-point lead, which would obviously be pretty big right now. We're definitely going to need to get a score here too, because I mean, if we give the ball up, that is not good, because Josh Allen seems to always play a whole lot better in the second half. That's really dangerous. We're going to find Kelce, though. So, I mean, just like that, 24 yards to go, and we're going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. I'm going to hand it off to McCaffrey here. Oh, we're getting smoked. I mean, that's fair. I knew Von Miller was going to be a problem at some point. It is 3rd and 10 now, though, since we couldn't do anything on the last attempt. Since he stopped us at the line of scrimmage, though, I mean, we didn't lose any yardage, which is definitely nice. Get those feet in. Let's go. So that is going to keep the drive alive. I'm going to go back to the same play with Mike Evans, which might be a really stupid decision. I have a feeling Jordan Poyer is probably going to shut this down. Actually, that might work. That might work. We caught it, 1 yard to go. It did not look like we got the feet down there, but I'm just not going to question it because it worked out in my favor. Oh, bro. Let's go. That should work too. We held on to it. We got smoked once again, but Evans is not dropping anything today. So that's going to be his second touchdown of the game. And I mean, after that, it looks like we were able to close out another game. So we are rolling right now. We are still undefeated, which is actually insane. And I was wrong. I said that was his second touchdown, but Evans actually finished that game with 3. But after that, that, we got to add another 3 players to this already stacked team. It's getting kind of ridiculous at this point. As you can see, for the offense, we picked up Trent Williams, and to help out the defense, we went ahead and picked up Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. I mean, this defense is actually beautiful. There is no question about it. This is probably the best defense of all time. And on the other hand, I mean, honestly, the same thing probably goes for the offense. But after all of that, I think it's pretty safe to say that our job here is done. With the easy schedule we have as well, there's a very high chance this team goes undefeated this season. And it looks like we did end up going 17-0 to win the division. And obviously we got the #1 seed, but it looks like we have a rematch against the Eagles in the divisional round. And it looks like we're going to sneak away with the win. So now we play the Cowboys for a trip to the Super Bowl. And it looks like we're also going to take down Dallas. So now we have a Florida showdown against the Jags in the Super Bowl. Jags start with the ball, but they were not able to do anything. So we got to stop, which means if we can score here, we're going to have the lead to start things off. I mean, McCaffrey's getting stuffed. Jags have a really solid defense. Like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we definitely have the upper hand in this game. So if things go my way, this might be a blowout. That is dangerous, but we're going to catch it with Evans. I mean, I have thrown a fair share of passes that I probably shouldn't have, but so far they've all worked out. That guy just got laid out. That's another first down from CMC. Might not be the best decision at this point, but I'm gonna try and go for a run of Lamar because I really want to try and get like a crazy touchdown with this guy. Oh, that actually might work out too. We have some open field. It's not gonna be a touchdown, but it is a crazy pickup. I don't want to do anything too risky here, but I'm gonna see if we can hit Godwin for a touchdown. This might get shut down, but if it works, actually, he's going to be wide open. That is going to be a dot from Lamar too. So Godwin's in for the touchdown, which is going to give the lead to the Bucs first. I mean, if we can keep this up, this honestly might be a blowout. And I mean, it looks like the Jags were not built to take us on. So we're going to get a blowout win in the Super Bowl. I mean, the Jags had a good season to get all the way to the Super Bowl. They did face some tough teams, but when you're going up against a super team like this, it's not even fair. So it looks like Lamar is finally going to get himself a ring with the Bucs, because as you can see, Lamar Jackson and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be hoisting the Lombardi Trophy to end off this video. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.